In this video, we will discuss how to teach online, what is online teaching pedagogy, and what are the 3 essential skills for an online teacher. And we are starting right after this short break. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Tahir, and if this is your first time, please hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video on this channel every Tuesday and Friday. This video has 4 parts. In the first part, I will briefly discuss online teaching pedagogy, what is the role of an online teacher and what should be the focus. And in the next 3 parts, I will show you 3 important skills which you should develop in order to teach online. Now the first thing is, what should be the focus of online teaching? Like face-to-face teaching, the focus must always be the learning of the student. Although there is no shame in making money, but this should not be the focus for you. So we are not discussing how to select a topic in this video, but let's say that you have decided to create an online course. So the first thing you should do is ask yourself 3 important questions. The first is, what the students are going to learn in my course? And the second question is, what will be my strategy to help them learn that particular topic? What I am going to do about this? And the third and final question you should ask yourself is, how I will know that they have learned something? They have learned the topic which they wanted to learn. So this is also very important, and this is called the evaluation of your course. You must be able to understand that whether they have achieved the learning outcome or not. And there are few ways to do that. For example, you can take a test, or you can take a survey for certain types of courses where test is not an option. So this is very important, that your focus should be on the learning of the student. And what it means is essentially that your online course must solve some problem for your students, must address some of the pain points of your students. And this is very important before you put your resources to develop that course, that you must understand that there are some pain points, there are some problems out there which your course is going to address. And this topic deserves a separate video. Now, once you have answered these 3 questions, another important part of online teaching is that there will be 3 types of communication. Communication between the teacher and the learner, communication between learner to learner, and the communication or facilitation between the learner and the contents, video contents, quizzes or assignments. So the main difference between online teaching and face-to-face teaching is that now delivery will be made by using the internet. And this fact creates few differences when it comes to communication and when it comes to learning technology and the design of the course. And now we are going to talk about these 3 things. Well, the first thing is communication. There is a big difference between face-to-face communication and when you are communicating online. In face-to-face communication, the most important part of your communication is not what you are saying, but instead it is the body language of the teacher. You must show authority when talking to students. You must keep an eye contact when talking to students in face-to-face learning. And there are few other things which you should be demonstrating with your body language in order to communicate the authority, interest and enthusiasm. For example, walking inside the students, standing in front of the blackboard or whiteboard in a particular manner, asking questions at an appropriate time and asking appropriate questions. So these are few things which you can do on face-to-face teaching, but you cannot do in online teaching until it is a blended delivery and a part of the course is face-to-face workshop or something like that. But there are few things which you can do to demonstrate your authority and to create enthusiasm and motivation. So what are those things? So let's talk about the video. Video is an important component for online teaching, and let's say that you are delivering your course based on video. So in that video, what you can do is, you must be concise, clear and use minimum words. No repetition is allowed for online videos because students have the ability to rewind the video and watch it again. So no need for any repetition. Use minimum words because time is the most important currency we have, and your student too. So don't waste the time of your student. You can still raise or lower your voice in the video in order to emphasize on a particular topic or area. Because if you are a monotonic person delivering the content just as you are reading a book, then nobody will watch your video more than 30 seconds. Similarly, you should understand that a face-to-face lecture could be a 45-minute lecture without losing the engagement of students. But a video must not be longer than 10 minutes maximum. So these are few things you should take into consideration when developing your online courses. Now, another question about communication is that whether you should be developing courses in your native language or every course must be in English. Although if you use English as your course medium, you might have a greater access. You might reach a larger audience, but it is absolutely not essential. If you are a subject matter expert, but your communication in English is not good, then you can still develop online courses in your own language. Now we have technology, and students also have this technology that they will be able to transcribe your videos first in your language and then can easily translate into their language if they want to learn. So they will find you and you will get a particular position in online training industry if you are a subject matter expert, and even if you make a course in your own language. So don't worry about this. And sometimes the audience of your language may be larger than the English audience. So this is not very important. The important thing is your clarity. You should be clear, you should be concise, and your content quality should be good. Now this brings us to the second important skill which you should have, and that is the understanding of today's technology we have at our disposal. I have various videos on my channel about this technology, and I will just mention 2 or 3 of those. The first video you should watch on my channel is about ClassFlow. ClassFlow is a free app which you can use to deliver online courses. The second important videos, there are few videos about Canvas learning management system. We have many online learning management systems. You can select any of those and you can start developing your courses in that particular LMS. For example, Canvas. I am a big fan of Canvas because it is simple to use. Then there is Moodle, Blackboard, there are few others. So I have some videos about Canvas which you can watch and learn how to develop your online courses. But this is important that you learn these technologies in order to develop some high quality online courses. Another video you can watch is about how to create amazing videos for online courses. This is the title of the video, and in this video I have described another very useful technology which is a game changer for online course creators and which is called Edpuzzle, and which gives you the ability to make some wonderful video contents for your courses. So this is my point, that if you are trying to teach online, then you must learn how to use modern technologies. Now in this technology, there are 2 types of technologies. One are those learning management systems which I have discussed, and there is another option for you, which is that you can create standalone courses. And these standalone courses which will have some videos, some PDFs, some assignments, you can create these contents and then you can upload all these contents onto one of the marketplaces. For example, Udemy or Skillshare. So these are the marketplaces where you can have some standalone courses. There are some benefits and some pros and cons of both types of courses. Standalone courses are courses on your learning management system, and this I will definitely discuss sometimes later, because otherwise this video will become very long. But these are some of the technologies which you can use to create your online courses. At this point, I would like to highlight one important thing for you. The main thing you should be striving for when online teaching is student engagement. Because the main problem is that if your contents are not engaging, then you will not be successful teaching online. You must be able to engage students. It's up to you, because sometimes you can create better screen capture videos. Sometimes you are good at talking head videos. Sometimes you can create very good online activities for the students. So whatever you best at, you should use that skill to get student engagement. Now the last part of this video is the third skill, which is very important for online teachers, and this is called instructional design skills. Now what is instructional design? Instructional design is a very big topic. Normally you don't learn these things in your bachelor, master or doctorate degrees. There are special certificates or diplomas for instructional design in Australia, and I'm sure in other countries as well. But in simple way, when you learn instructional design, you learn two main things. The first is how to perform a training need analysis. How to know that there is a need for training for a particular organization or for a particular focus group or target group. So this is one major part of learning instructional design. Now the second part is how to design a course, how to design teaching material or training material. So there are some other components as well in instructional design, but these are the two main things. How to find out that there is a need for a training, and how to design the contents, how to design video lectures, how to design workshops or some PDFs or some quizzes, assignments. So you have to learn this as well. You must have these skills. At this stage, I would like to give you one example. For example, curriculum design. What will be the contents in your course? So the traditional way of designing curriculum is that you look at some book or some other training material on that topic, and then you start listing all those topics in your course. But the best way to achieve this is that first you design what your student will learn. As I mentioned in the first part of this video, the focus should be on what students will learn. So first you list all the learning outcomes, what students are going to learn in your course. From that, then you develop your resources. Okay, for this outcome, I'm going to develop a video. Then I'm going to create a PDF. Then I am going to give them an exercise. This is my second outcome. Now for this outcome, I'm going to make a video and audio only. So this is how you should develop your curriculum. The understanding of instructional design principles will help you develop some amazing online courses. So try to get this skill as well. So in this video, we learned that there are some differences between online and face-to-face teaching pedagogy. Then we learned three important skills: communication, technology, and instructional design. So I hope that you learned something in this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want more of these videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.